Three unqualified morons with microphones. This is the previously recorded podcast.
Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was a god.
I love.
After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey. When he got in shape, he went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon. Jane?
He's got the helmet back?
Yeah, they gotta explain why he can't have the hammer.
Old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days. Give or take.
My sensing feeling.
Well, you're right.
The only ones who gods care about is themselves.
Holy shit, he looks awesome.
This is my vow. All gods will die. I was gonna say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
Holy shit.
Never forget you first.
Unlike the other gods of kill, you have something worth fighting for. Let's see who you are and take off your disguise.
So Crow.
Flick. Oh, you flick too hard, damn it!
Shall we help him? Yeah, eventually. Great.
It's just Taika Waititi at its finest.
Yeah, they said they really let him do whatever the fuck he wanted with
So
this.
there kind of has to be a major death, right? If they have a god butcher.
Yeah. So here's the thing, and this is where I'm confused. So the God Butcher in the comics, that's Jason Aaron's run, all that stuff, and the God Butcher essentially leads into that and what is it?
Well, it's the whole Mighty Thor run, right?
It's the whole Mighty Thor run, but it's that and it's oh my god, the other story. I can't remember what it's called, but where like Thor becomes unworthy, they all like lead into each other.
Yeah.
And the God Butcher says something to Thor, which makes him think that he's unworthy, and then he loses the hammer, and then Jane gets it.
Yeah, I don't. They
So
gotta
the fact that
explain
it's running together, they're gonna have to do something to explain.
why she has
why
it
she
and how
has
she
it,
has it.
yeah.
I think it looks cool. The part where she threw the hammer and the pieces came out, that was fucking awesome.
Sweet too. Original Sin is the story
Original Sin,
where
okay.
they
So do you think it's going to be like she can deconstruct and then reconstruct?
I think
That's
it's just
probably
the
gonna be the
pieces
power.
of the
That's
hammer
pretty
are
cool.
the hammer.
So like they're going to hit somebody and then come back.
Yeah,
and
like
become
re
Thor. That's pretty cool.
rebuild the hammer.
I know I'm gonna love this
I
movie.
like that.
It's got the Taika humor already in the trailer. I like that they're kind of just showing longer portions of what they showed already, and
I thought that I don't really like trailers, and this is fairly close for me to even be watching a trailer. This is the first.
this is their
That was it was kind of a teaser trailer the first
the
time.
first one. I think this is the final. Like I think this is like that's gonna be the last. That's the last
And
full
as it
trailer.
should be.
Because we're only we're under 2 months.
I think Christian Bale looks incredible.
He looks
Gore
sick.
looks fucking awesome. I am so.
And
pumped for this
I
movie.
didn't read that part of the run. Like the God
Yeah.
Butcher. I got into that run when
He doesn't have a nose, and I know that was like a big deal.
that was when I
Him a nose.
first started reading comics. That's like I went with RP. That was one of the first comics that I bought was Jane, like
Yeah.
on the cover. It
Mighty
was like
Thor. I just can't.
so then like Jason Aaron ran it for a while, and I read a bunch of his other stuff, and I just went back and like kind of like caught myself up with things.
Like we're gonna see fucking.
I don't know what Gore looks like in the
We're gonna see fucking like space sharks. Like I know that Taika threw that out, and that was in one of the runs I read where it was Thor as an old man, and there were space sharks in there, and like we're gonna get this is a full Taika movie. Like if you guys thought Ragnarok was like full Taika, this is full Taika.
So-
The color looks awesome. I'm super
That's
excited.
Gore in the comics. So that's actually pretty spot
looks-
on.
Yeah, no, he looks
looks very
awesome. When I saw him, that's why I literally said he looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get any Guardians? Because We left off Thor. With,
Well, that's
No, it
where-
starts with the Guardians.
It starts with the
Because
Guardians.
Chris Pratt's
Okay.
in the other trailer.
okay.
Yeah, so and Nebula in this one looks like they're fighting, and then Pratt's in the first one.
Yeah.
And this is
So how much of the movie do you think that's going to be?
I think he
It's
kind
just
of.
gonna
I think he
it off
starts
and
there, and then he kind of goes his own
well,
way.
I think that's because they're like, well, we did see the Avengers, we did see them in Endgame, but they also want to keep them at the front of people's mind because it's
But-
been a long time
so
since
maybe
3.
maybe this will
So
lead,
2 to
this
3.
will lead into Guardians 3 then.
So this leads into holiday special for the Guardians, and then the Guardians pick up in Guardians 3, which is next summer. But I think it looks fucking great. I'm excited.
This is one of the ones I was. But I mean, I'm a.
You're a Thor guy.
I am
You're
and
a
I'm
Cap
not.
guy.
No,
You're a
I am
Thor
a Thor
fan.
guy. Like I read a lot of Thor. I don't anymore. I don't read Thor really at all anymore. But
a tough
This
character,
is a
man.
run that I've read a lot of, or that I liked Lady Thor. I like Jane as
Yeah.
Thor. I like the concepts behind it.
I like that they brought her back, and I hope this isn't his last movie as Thor. He said he'll play him forever.
I think he loves playing him at this point.
and I think that they still want to keep on some people from the original, and he's a god. But we saw freaking Russell Crowe as Zeus. This
He looked like
movie's
fat, out of shape Zeus, which
he is. Well, it's fine.
It
Now
looked,
shape.
looked pretty good.
I want Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm
we're
getting him.
I think we're getting him.
Do you?
There's like a scene in the first trailer where it looks like somebody's like supposed to be there, and people have theorized that's either Korg supposed to be there or
I mean,
Beta
it
Ray.
could be Beta Ray Bill, and you just explain that like as he was going around.
I mean,
with
it
the
could-
Guardians. They
it-
like ran in. They like,
And it could, because he has a hammer too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have him? So that could explain why Jane would be able to possess. Maybe, I don't know. I'm curious. That's the only thing I'm really curious of how they explain. Which I think it seems like they are keeping that close to the chest. And now they're. You don't need to explain that in the trailer. But Shane, thoughts? And then we'll close it.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
can't-
it looks great.
I love Christian Bale, so from the first moment I heard he was attached, I was super excited for this.
It's more Taika. I hope they keep Taika around, and I hope he keeps doing Thor, and I hope they all keep doing Thor. So that comes out July 2nd or July 8th, and we'll be there. All right, see you. Say bye.
See.
bye.